Hello YouTube and hello Angie the Anti-Theist. This is a quick video response to all the hubbub that's been surrounding this whole idea of talking about abortion in a very open, very public forum. So I've heard a lot of theories that by talking about abortion, this is some sort of way to gain publicity, some sort of money-making scam, some sort of scheme, some sort of nefarious plot. But even if you believe sort of the extreme of this story, that somehow everything she's talked about is a way to gain money, and very well it could be. I mean, a book deal, a movie deal, there's money that could be made off of this. There's publicity to be gained. But even if you believe that, it doesn't invalidate the point that, one, abortion right now is legal in the United States. It is a legal process. The procedure itself is legal. The drug she took to abort is legal. Two, that the objection to abortion is mostly based in a religion. I would really like to see an anti-choice agnostic. If you're out there, please let me know. I haven't found any yet. I might not have looked hard enough. That is a distinct possibility. Sorry. So, two, it's based in religion. And the Constitution, First Amendment, freedom of religion. If I started a religion that said all babies should be aborted, that religion would be protected under the Constitution. So if you have a problem with that, change the Constitution. Talk to your congressman. I don't know how far you're going to get. Granted, that's a really extreme example. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. But again, me saying that's defended under the First Amendment and the 14th Amendment, that you can't make any law that restricts that. So, and number three, I don't believe that she's out there to make money. She could be. That's a very valid concern. But it does not invalidate her right to, one, have this abortion, and two, to talk about it. Really, in the end of all this discussion, I'm all for her talking about it. I'm all for more information about it. If we sort of demystify this process, it allows people to make a more informed choice. The more information out there, the more likely a woman, girl who is pregnant, who wants to consider it, can go, do I want this? Do I not want this? Do I want the child? Can I afford the child? Can I make it through this labor without dying? There's a lot of questions to consider, and I think Angie the Anti-Theist talking about it helps everyone involved. Granted, she may have some inflammatory language. I've used some inflammatory language right now in talking about her inflammatory language. It really boils down to getting the information out there. The more information that is out there, the more informed anyone's choice to abort or not to abort is. And I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense. Like she says right now, this is a completely unscripted, off-the-cuff response. So all I ask is, all these people out there who have gone really crazy over what she said, over what she's done, all the people out there who have made these crazy death threats because she's talked about a legal procedure, I'd ask that you'd stop, think for just a moment, and ask yourself, if you are truly pro-life, where does the logic come in that you can say, I'm pro-life, therefore I want to kill you? Granted, that may be a reduction of the argument to its absurd point, but I'd be more than willing to discuss this. Please feel free to message me, visit my blog, do whatever, and let me know how, by being pro-life, you get an ability to say, I'm pro-life, therefore your life is meaningless. So please let me know, someone, somewhere, how this all makes sense, that because Angie, the anti-theist, has decided she will engage in this legal procedure, that threatening her life is okay. You know, you might try to make some sort of First Amendment constitutional argument, but really when it boils down to it, there are certain restrictions on that First Amendment, like you can't yell fire in a crowded theater to gain a better seat. So while you can make political speech, your viewpoint that abortion is wrong is perfectly fine. It is defended by the Constitution. You can say that all you want. But when you begin to make threats on the life of another, you've essentially infringed on her rights to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. So why don't we all just agree that everyone is sort of their own separate entity, that you can have your religion, she can have her not religion, I can have my weird amalgamation of religion and philosophy that I have, and everyone's okay. Everyone has a choice. And that's what's really, really beautiful about America, is we all have a choice about who to love, where to live, how to feel, and we can all have this choice, and there's nobody who can say your choice is wrong. Well, they can say that. They can say that because that's protected under the First Amendment. So, to end this long, sort of rambling response to all her messages and all the responses to her messages, let me just say, we all have choice. It's protected by the Constitution. Let's all realize that and move on. So, thank you. Have a wonderful day. I wish you all the best.